Ferguson and Newball having a good old battle. Jones clears the ball away up towards Linney. Lawrence misses his kick. Linney battling for it with him. Does well, gets away from him. He's got Bennett down the right. Linney into Bennett's stride, and Bennett's shot is disappointing over the bar and into the Torquay crowd, but really the first clear-cut chance of the game. As Dawson turns it back to Donnellan in the centre circle. Donnellan, loose pass, cut out by Eddie Jones, who might have gone long as there was a 2-on-3, but in the end gave it to Bennett. Bennett to Linney, surging down the right is Lundstrom. Linney can slot him in here. Lundstrom gets to the ball, crosses it in. Halstead loses it. A little bit of uncertain goalkeeping there. Hume couldn't take advantage and Lawrence clears. Very impressed with Stobbs, finds Newball. Newball lays it off to Lapsley. Lapsley's cross comes in, Ferguson heads it away, Baines can't reach it. Newball thought about shooting, thought better of it, I think he was right. Lays it off to Lapsley, down the right hand side to Stobbs. Stobbs finds Collins, who's sort of wandering around the front team. Plays that one in to Newball. Dawson down the right hand side, his cross is deflected. Flick on by Lapsley, who's not the tallest, and Matty Gould, who's also not the tallest, has to tip it over the bar.
Yeah, we're seeing more pressure from Torquay now. They're building it nicely, they're playing it out wide.
Donnellan wins it, and that's a good ball by Donnellan down the right hand side for Stobbs. Stobbs runs it Eddie Jones, curls in a beautiful cross, and somehow or other Newball heads it wide from 5 yards right in front of goal. I've got no idea how he missed that.
That was an excellent ball in, and Newball was flying full length.
Yeah, rather loose ball by Regan Linney, and there's danger here as Newball breaks into the penalty area with Baines, lays it back to Jarvis. Jarvis is well challenged by Lundstrom. Great defending by Josh Lundstrom. Just getting back in time to save Altrincham's bacon there.
Yes, you could see the adjustment being made there. No panic, but just a little bit of it's going to take a little longer than we thought.
Yes. So Marriott and Bennett going for the same ball. They managed to find Hume though, and Bennett brings it forward. He's got Linney to the left. It must go to Linney, surely. Linney can win on goal, and Linney scores! Through the midfield, slotted in Regan Linney. Regan Linney never looked like he was going to miss, and Torquay United's plight just got a little bit worse.
Great from Bennett there. He ran at the defence, pulled players across, created more space for Linney, which Linney gratefully filled, played him in, and then Linney was able to slide it under Halstead. 1-0 Altrincham against the run of play. But we've had the creativity going forward, and that was well taken by Regan Linney.
At the moment is a fate that certainly is possible for Torquay as Lapsley plays that one forward. Ferguson wins the header, so does Baines. Chance for a shot, and it's not a bad one by Jarvis. It was rising, it was over the bar, and the half-time whistle goes with a body blow to Torquay United's survival hope. Gould thinks about giving it to Harry Perrett, thinks better of it, and chips it forward, and that's not a bad ball. Lundstrom is chasing down the right-hand side. Lundstrom gets there, lays it back to Jordan Hume. Osborne screaming for it on the edge of the penalty area. Osborne shoots left-footed, and it's just saved by Halstead. Above his head, he got his hands to it, tipped it up in the air and caught it again. Actually, that was pretty good goalkeeping, because it would have been easy to let that one in.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot from Elliot Osborne, and I thought he had done enough to beat the keeper, but Halstead not only got the first one, but he then recovered to stop it from going over the line at the second time of asking.
Yes, it was one of those that you sometimes see goalkeepers sort of tip it up in the air and it falls behind them. He did very well there. As forward come the visitors. Cross comes in, Matty Gould comes for it, drops it and then grabs it again. brought forward by Dawson down the left-hand side. Great sliding challenge by Perrott. Finds Lundstrom. And I suspect this game will get more and more stretched as it goes on. Lundstrom plays that one into Hume. Hume, good run by Bennett. Bennett goes round his man. Bennett shoots. Oh, brilliant clearance off the line by Lapsley. As Bennett's shot, for all the world, looked like it was going in, and Lapsley flung himself and made a superb goal line clearance, which may yet keep Torquay in the national league.
That was an absolutely great attack from Altrincham.
Not bad going at all as Lawrence plays it into the penalty area. Jarvis, brilliant on the turn, brought it down, hit it left-footed, and Matty Gould made a save of good quality above his head to tip it behind for a corner. Dawson down the right-hand side to Stobbs. Stobbs, nice return ball for Dawson's. Potential danger here as Dawson's cross comes in and Ferguson stabs it behind for a corner. Corner comes in and it comes off the head of Perrott. Baines half clears it and the shot comes in and it's a goal for Torquay United. Baines only able to half clear it. It was Asa Hall who collected the ball on the edge of the penalty area. Had a lot to do because there were a lot of defenders between him and the goal, but he stabbed it into the top corner and it's game on here at the J. Davidson Stadium. After an hour, it's Altrincham 1, Torquay United 1.
That was very similar to a lot of the moves that Torquay were doing in the first half. The little touch ball with someone to run onto. Finally, they've had some success with that.
As Stobbs plays that one in, it's headed away by Ferguson. I think Gould felt he was being blocked off, and Newell tried to turn. Good block comes in. The Altrincham defence working full time there. The ball turned back to Donnellan on the halfway line. Torquay looking more and more dangerous as they throw more and more men forward. Ferguson heads it away. Asa Hall hits it. Oh, superbly! From 25-30 yards right into the bottom corner. Torquay take the lead by 2-1. Asa Hall's second goal, and that was an absolute screamer.
It reminds me of some of the goals they scored at Plainmoor. A strike from outside the box, very well hit, but disappointing to see it end up in the back of the net. There's no doubt it was a good strike, but nonetheless we find ourselves 2-1 down.
And all credit to Torquay, who've come out with the bit between their teeth in this second half. Now, if I was Torquay, I would keep attacking. Lundstrom in the inside right position plays that one into Pringle. Pringle plays it down the left hand side to Linney. Linney has a chance to run at Donnellan and run, oh dear me, pushes it past him, runs straight into him, and referee Duckworth gives a free kick. I'm sorry, Bill, that wasn't a free kick in the memory of man. So Jones curls it in. Ferguson's header comes off the bar. Jordan Hume skies it over the bar. To be fair, he was diving at it to desperately try to turn it in. But Ferguson's header took a deflection off a Torquay defender, hit the crossbar. Will be fascinating to see how long he's had it on. Perrott and Ferguson play a 1-2. It comes to Lundstrom. Torquay, I'm sure, although this is the way Altrincham play, I'm sure Torquay not too upset to see Altrincham passing ball around at the back. As Baines plays that one forward into... oh, that's a penalty! That is a penalty all day, every day, as Goodson turned and was absolutely flattened by Asa Hall. And is Asa Hall going to turn from the hero into the villain at the end of this game?
Zach Goodson is such a talent, and he's taken a penalty himself. He is such a talent. The way he turned, a far more experienced player there. That was just excellent on his part. Stepping up
to take this one, Mark Halstead may have Torquay's future in his hands as Goodson steps up and sends him the wrong way and scores. Altrincham 2, Torquay 2, and Torquay, I would suggest, have got about 3 minutes to save their season.
4 added minutes, and you're right, we're well into that. Goodson, cheeky. The arrogance of youth, he just rolled it, and he waited for the keeper to move and rolled it into the opposite corner.
Good play by Torquay. The ball comes forward, a shooting chance on the edge of the penalty area. That is not a foul. And, oh dear me, the referee gives a foul for a challenge by Lundstrom on Kieran Evans. And it's going to be, well, no, it might not be McGavin to take it. McGavin comes up, hits it right-footed, and it's wide. And I think justice is done, to be fair. Much as Torquay would have loved to have scored there, I don't think they deserved to.
He struck it very nicely.
As the ball is played across there to Dawson. Dawson down the right-hand side to Stobbs. Stobbs cross straight at Gould. That's disappointing in the situation. And the final whistle goes. And one fears for Torquay United that this result will not be sufficient to keep them in the National League. As things stand at the moment, next week the hope will kill them, because Maidenhead are drawing, Torquay have drawn. Torquay's goal difference is 7 worse than Maidenhead's, and Torquay are playing Wrexham.